Novaneers.
Welcome to Find Your Nova Show,
a show for aspirational leaders, dreamers, and innovators.
Why don't you kick off by telling them what Nova means?
That's right. Nova is a Latin word for a bright star.
Correct. Here we believe every child is bright in his or her own unique way.
All we need to do is find their talent and unlock their full potential here at Nova.
So if innovation, leadership, and cool stuff is your vibe,
click the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on the interviews, Q&As, Fun Corner, Nova Finder Compass, and so much more.
And I'm your host, John Derito, a 2019 Nova Pioneer alumnus, studying architecture at the University of Nairobi.
I'm your host, Julie Sakwa, a 2020 alumnus at Nova Pioneer. I'm currently studying BCom at Strathmore University.
Before we get to introduce today's guest, here's a recap of what you missed from the previous episode with Susan Silantoy.
I'm very blessed to have really good parents who just understood what I wanted to do and decided to just support what I wanted. In 2017, I vied for the Nairobi senatorial seat. I didn't win. I'm not your senator of Nairobi. But I ended up getting 32,000 votes, which I thought was quite impressive for someone who, was an independent candidate, who was 23 years old, who did not have a party.
On this episode, we have an exciting guest, Dr. Macharia. He is an influencer on TikTok as well as a dentist. Karibu, Daktari.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
To kick it off, Daktari,
could
you kindly tell us who you are?
So as you introduced me, my name is Dr. Naph Macharia. I am a dentist and a social media influencer on TikTok. I make content there. My niche is oral hygiene and debunking the myths about the dental being a scary place, trying to educate people while we are entertaining them as well. Yeah.
Could you tell us where you grew up and how you got here today with us?
Yeah. I grew up in Kijabi back in the days, not so long ago. Yeah. So normal life. Like a young man, used to play soccer a lot. You know those balls that are made from polythene papers, I went to a school where my mom was the teacher, so I used to be a teacher's pet because, I would get some extra food here and there. It was fun growing up. My dad passed on when I was 12. It's okay. Then, pretty much that's it.
Wow.
Growing within Kijab, it's a cold area. I wonder how you ventured into.
I have not gotten used to the cold even today. When I go back home, I still tell my mom, it's too cold, can we move? So you never get used to it, the cold. I changed when I went to high school, so it was a bit better. When I came to uni, Nairobi was a bit warm as well. But you learn to live with it.
Speaking of your high school experience, how was it growing up, as a Kijabi kid in a high school? Tell us,
there's this thing where they say, because of where I come from, we're supposed to do this and this and this. I mean, there's a stereotype to it, but high school was good. High school was good for me. There was some bullying when we were starting. It was part of it. My brothers had prepared me because they're a bit older than me. So I knew what to expect. Even it was still tough. I mean, those guys were very big when we joined. Then we were very small. They used to have beards. You can now have a beard.
Now you can flex.
Now flex. There used to be very big bearded guys. They're in Form 4. You are in Form 1. You're scared of them. But as you go on, you get used to it. You have fun. I used to enjoy, call them funkies. They call that anymore.
They still call that today.
They still call that, And then our school buses used to have graffiti. Now I see it's blue band. It's all yellow, so good times. I'll go back. I played table tennis. So despite going for this science and maths contest, I used to go for games as well. For table tennis, I represented my school up to, I think, national level, if I'm not wrong.
That's nice. Why dental school, not med, not architecture, not law?
Actually, I have a story for that. So when I was growing up, first, I wanted to be a pilot. That I remember well. One of my uncles used to be a pilot. But then, you see, tragedy comes in so many things. So there was a plane that fell somewhere in Congo, and he was a first officer there. So he passed on that. And I was like, no way I'm going to the air to just drop down like that. So I changed. So I said, no, I want to become a doctor. So from all the way from like class 4, I wanted to become a doctor because I also grew up in Kijabi. So the community there influence you. So your neighbor is a nurse. Your other neighbor is a doctor. The other one is a technician. The other one is a pharmacist. So I got influenced into medicine. So I wanted to become a doctor. So I wanted to become a pediatric cardiologist. It was a fancy term. I would introduce myself as pediatric cardiologist. So up until high school. So then in high school, I joined a youth group in our church. And one of the ladies there used to work at the dental clinic at home in Kijabe. So she used to push me to come see what they do. And then she used to tell me that when you become a dentist, by the time you finish uni, they'll be paying 6 figures. So there will be a lot of money. And there's no money. It's passion. Yeah. So I went into it. So I decided to become a dentist when I was around Form 3, Form 4. And yeah, I love it here. I would rather be here than anywhere else. Yeah.
How were you able to find your Nova at such an early stage? Form 3, most of the people are usually in a cobwebs of courses that they want to do. I want to do this, I want to do that. How are you able to find your Nova at such an early stage?
First of all, I was so determined. I wanted to do something. My mom's a teacher, so she kept on pushing me to do stuff, to have good grades, to work hard. And so she used to encourage me a lot. So I used to see, why is she really pushing me like that? So I tried, I worked hard. I thought, I will introduce myself as Dr. Naph in the future. I thought it would be fancy. Yeah, so, but really, no. So worked really hard, got really focused on my grades. Didn't neglect other things. You see, I played table tennis as well, up to the national level. Yeah. So I was able to find a balance and I was able to enjoy life. You only live once. Yeah.
Daktari, I'm curious.
Yeah.
What is an edutainer to you?
Oh, I see you did some homework on my bio on Instagram.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. So it's a niche people have these days. You have to have something you do on social media. So it means I'm an educator who's also an entertainer. So I don't know if I'm funny. I think I'm funny. So
You're funny. You're funny.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
I auditioned for those shows. I'm joking. So anyway, so as an educator and an entertainer, so I like to educate people about oral health, about how they should take care of their teeth, about how you should help if you're a parent, how you should help your child take care of their teeth. Because I have so many teeth problems. I'm a dentist. I don't know if I'm exposing myself, yeah? But it's because I didn't know the right behaviors growing up. Growing up, they traumatized us so much. They would remove our teeth where they're holding our knees and choking us and trying to stabilize us. It was terrible. So it's good for people to have their oral hygiene. Because right now someone comes in to your clinic and they are so young. They are 23, but they have so many problems with their oral hygiene. You don't even know where to start. And the mouth is the window of the body. Yeah. So, and it affects your self-esteem if you can't talk. It affects your self-esteem if you don't look good. So for the whole body well-being, wellness, I like to contribute my part to the society by educating people about oral hygiene. And then I like to entertain them so that they can come to the clinic, so that they can learn that going to the dentist is not always going to be traumatizing. It's not always going to be a very long needle. They're not even long needles. Yeah, they're not even needles anymore these days. I'm joking. Yeah, but yeah. So it's welcoming. You can see this dentist is one of us. He can do a TikTok challenge with us. He can make an Instagram reel. He tricks on Snapchat. All those things. So that way you're able to relate more. You create a rapport with your dentist, and that way your oral hygiene is able to improve. Because even, if your parent tells you something in a nice way, you tend to listen to that more than when he or she tells you in a bullish way. That's true, yeah?
True. Why did you settle on TikTok?
Did what?
Why did you settle on TikTok? Why not YouTube?
Oh, yeah, that's a very good question, yeah. Why TikTok, yeah? So we've just come from quarantine. Before that, TikTok used to be Musical.ly and no one was really on that app. Yeah. So we go to quarantine. We are locked for 6 or so months. Which app is now growing? TikTok. So everyone is on TikTok. Everyone is watching videos on TikTok. People are making content on TikTok. So I used to be a fan, but I didn't even have a follower or anything. I just used to go on FYP and just see what's going on there. Then we opened a clinic right in the middle of a pandemic during COVID in October. So we stayed, it was very tough, trust me, it was very tough, yeah? Yeah, so we stayed for a while without clients, seeing 1 or 2 clients in a month, which was very bad. You have to pay rent, you have to pay salaries, you have to do so many things, you need revenue. It was hard for us to start as well because it was in the middle of a pandemic as well, and people were still not open to the idea of going to the dentist yet again. Not that they were going before. Yes, so they were still not there's COVID, and now you need to go to the dentist during COVID. No, not happening.
For sure.
Yeah, no one was going. No one was going. Now you're opening a clinic telling them to come during COVID. No one came. So my assistant and I were just used to, so she likes TikTok. I also like TikTok. So she used to just scroll through TikTok and say, Umonai, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And then so one day I tell her, there was a TikTok challenge that was going on. A dance one. So one day I tell her, we are wearing matching scrubs, the purple scrubs. Let's do this TikTok. Let's just have fun. So we made a video. First ever video I ever made. 10 followers. Got 300,000 views. So people started asking, what is happening here? Is this Dubai? Is this America? Is this even Kenya? So we got so much people saying, what are you guys? What is your profession? You say we are dentists. We are located here and there. So our numbers started going up in the clinic. So from seeing 2 to seeing 10 or something of the sort. So we kept on doing it, and people kept on liking it, and people kept on liking it and liking and liking. We would do videos and we would get like 500,000 views. And then now, so we made that a thing now for the clinic. That's how we get our clients. So that's how I landed on TikTok, and I like it there.
Daktari, today we have Nova Pioneer students in the audience on studio. So I think they have a few questions for you. Not too many, don't get scared. But yes, can we get a question from the audience? Yes.
Hi, my name is Talisha, and I was wondering, how do you find a balance between being a social media influencer and a dental surgeon?
That's a good question, Talisha. Thank you.
Thank you, Talisha. Do we have another question from the audience? Yes.
Hi, my name is Michael.
Hi, Michael.
I'm really excited to be here. So I think it's an honor to meet you. I follow you on TikTok, see a lot of your videos, and I was hoping you could show us one of your TikTok dances.
You see me on TikTok? Am I that famous?
Yeah. I saw you on my For You page.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll definitely do it.
Sure.
Thank you, Talisha, for such a wonderful question. Creating a balance is not easy. I feel like people should understand that first, that if you want to do 2 things at a go, or you want to be diverse, it's not going to be easy. You need to put in the effort. Remember, I was talking about when I was in high school, I used to play table tennis for my school, and I still used to maintain my good grades. So I started back then. So you put effort. If today you said, I'm going to study this, you put effort into that. If it's practice time, you give your all for that. So that's how I've been able to create this balance. When I'm in with my patients, I give them their all. And that extra time that I get to make content, I make sure I shoot good quality videos, educative videos that people will learn from. So it's possible, it can be done. Put it in your mind. You see, the mind is so powerful. If you tell yourself you can do something, you can actually do something. If you want to be a pilot and then you want to have a baking career, you can do it. It's possible. You just have to tell yourself that you can. It begins with you.
Daktari, speaking of balance, how do you, as an edutainer, how would you educate us with tips on how to keep our dental, oral hygiene up to?
Let me put you on the spot. When was the last time you went to the dentist for cleaning?
Oh,
yeah.
Can you not show?
Yeah.
Last
Should
year,
be twice
but,
every year. Should be twice every year.
okay.
So you'll see me. I'll come. Okay. Good. I brought some dummies here.
You have big mouth with you.
Yeah, I have a big mouth, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I brought a model here. It's just a replica of a mouth. No. Mine is not this big. I speak a lot though. Yeah. So anyway, this is a replica of the mouth and a big toothbrush. I don't think anyone has a toothbrush that's this big, yeah? Yeah. So I'll start with advice I give to my patient before I start a demonstration. So I have a rule. I call it the rule of twos. Okay? That means that you should brush twice every day. That's okay. For at least 2 minutes. Okay? And visit the dentist twice every year. Okay? If you do that, your oral hygiene will be top notch. Okay? So I started with brushing twice every day. Some people just go in and they're like, and they're running out and they're done. That's not the right way to brush. Remember I said the mouth is a window of the body, and so you need to take care of your mouth. So it's good to brush, and most people brush. How do you brush? If I assume, like this? Yeah? The more the sound you make, the more your teeth are going to be cleaner.
You feel like it's in a shine.
No, that's wrong, yeah? Yeah, you're just supposed to be gentle, and then you brush round circular motion, covering 2 to 3 teeth at a go. A round circular motion. Because if you do this and this, you're going to abrade your teeth and cause recession of your gum, exposing the root part of your tooth, which is very sensitive. So remember, round circular motion. Round circular motion. On the inner surfaces as well, you do round circular motion. But on top here, you can do that. You can do that. Another thing people forget all the time is to brush your tongue. It's part of your mouth. So you need to brush your tongue as well. Okay? So rule of twos, brush twice every day for at least
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I visit the dentist
Twice a year.
twice a year.
Good,
though?
you.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is nice.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Macharia, for joining us. Looks
Yeah.
easy on social media. Kumbe kuna a lot of work.
Yeah, it's quite some work.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you find it fun and you enjoy it, then you don't get to feel like it's too much work.
We
Yeah.
might come to your clinic. We shoot one.
Yeah.
Shoot one, yeah. Like the one we just shot.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you
Macharia.
for having me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You've been a great person. Thank you so much for educating us on dental health and TikToks and
You
everything.
guys have been good
Yeah.
hosts, yeah.
Thank you guys for watching Find Your Nova Show. Make sure you stay tuned to our show. Click the subscribe button down below. Leave a comment, a like, share. Make sure your family knows about us.
I've been your host, John Derito.
And I've been your host, Julie Sakwa.
Till then,
Bye.